So one of the coolest stories that I did last year, there's a distillery up in Michigan called Mammoth Distilling. And basically what happened was their whiskey maker, Ari Sussman, discovered that Rosen Rye actually originated in the United States in Michigan at Michigan State University. And he traced the heritage of that and then tried to get some on the open market, and it really was not available. Simultaneously, over in Pennsylvania, Laura Fields and the Delaware Valley Fields Foundation had been bringing that back for Dick Stoll before he passed away at Stoll Wolf Distillery, because back when he was the master distiller at Michter's in Pennsylvania, that was the type of rye grain that he used. And so he fortunately lived long enough to see that first run of Rosen Rye whiskey come off the stills there at Stoll Wolf. But, even though it was really popular in Pennsylvania and it grew in 30 states, it originated in Michigan. And so the folks at Mammoth got a little seed packet from the USDA seed bank and took that to an uninhabited island, South Manitou Island at Bears Ears National Park, and cultivated that on one of the original farms where it grew, 40, 50 years ago.
It's
And
super
so
cool.
it's a painstaking process
Yeah.
going from an almost extinct grain to having
Right.
enough to actually be able to distill it. And I think this year they will have enough to finally distill a small run of Rosen Rye there.
That is really cool. So what kind of flavor profile is that? Do you know?
It's hard to say, right? So I've had some of the distillate from Stoll Wolf, and it is a different flavor profile, but it's really hard to kind of pinpoint that because it's unaged at this point.
Okay.
And so you would have to compare it to an unaged rye whiskey that's made with a common rye. And so I'm really interested to see what the stuff looks like once it matures. We just don't know yet.
Oh, that's exciting. People
It
that
is.
love ryes are going to love that.
Absolutely.
And for me, it adds a little spice, and I really like it. It's
I like
fun.
herbal ryes.